Here is Knack Hill, the patch that Pebble calls home.
Malapena. Dampusalakan.
Seems wowed that you made it all the way up here to wherever he happens to be. He's not quite sure about that himself, having gotten here accidentally.
Lasai panta. Sakashala chagandam.
He was just passing through. The fact that he's no longer passing is where the accident comes in.
Sakashala chagandam. Dampusalakan.
He's bowled over by how you managed to find him. Someone who could do that could go just about anywhere.
Bangash.
You seem solid, hard to crack, and always climbing higher. What could stop someone like that?
Kai paikant. Suntul papanch. Oh, rakachada damp.
Wherever you're heading next, he hopes you keep strong and tough. You'll need it to get through all the horrors of the world that lie ahead, no matter which direction you go.
Pampatura gadon. Repeat antam funds.
Wants to know what you'd do if you made a mistake while trying to get someplace. Would you head back down and try again? Or would you try to continue on from where you were?
Wailaka.
Isn't sure he has friends anymore. Not up here, at least. Maybe you?
Franzica. Goma.
Says he's not sure he's happy about the world surviving. Means he's stuck here longer.
Nazupala kinka.
Wonders why you tried to save the world. In the end, what's the difference?
Pampatura gadon.
Curious about you working with the Myriad. Don't all those lights they use hurt your eyes?
Dampusalakan.
Suppose that's great if there's something worth seeing.
Umisa zampant.
Let's talk about happier things.
Kai paikant. Goma.
He says it's rare, but sometimes he gets caught between a rock and a hard place. There's no worse spot to be in, and this time is no exception.
Dampusalakan. Haumbatan kintunk.
He's always felt insignificant, like a pebble to a mountain. That's why he's climbing now. He wants to feel on top of the lowlands for once.
Afranchaka.
He realizes that one who doesn't climb can't fall either, so in a way, he guesses he's safer here, not going anywhere.
Suntul papanch. Afranchaka.
Figures he can't get out of here on his own. He's tried.
Haumbatan kintunk.
Pebble's risking death by staying or leaving, so he won't stop trying until he's able to climb out of this dying world.
Kai paikant.
He figures he just has to be more careful. Also, it would be better if he knew where to climb.
Sagriti. Anyakalagava.
He doesn't want to be a pebble in your shoe, but if you'd help find some better spots for him to climb, he'd be really grateful.
Tararizata. Franzica.
Thinks that would only seem fair. He's not in a position to negotiate much, but he doesn't have much either. Take a moment to absorb the day. sound seems to travel farther at night. The world needs a shower sometimes too.
Bangash.
Pebble says he feels much better now that he knows where to go and promises to give the new spots you've found a go. Pebble's been putting his life on the line for too long and would feel better if you had time to help him balance that out. He understands the line between life and death is wearing thin, but he believes there must be a way to overcome that. He's ready to cross the line, but he just needs your help to tell him which way to go. If you'd help find some ropes that are tight enough to hold him, he'd be really grateful. Seems happy to have you echo his goals. The heights always clear his head. Pebble's right here, for now. Didn't have much else to say, so no problem. Found a motor juice station. Still the best place to search for go juice. Says the state of the goo has grossed over time. It's a miracle anything still lives in it. It's hard for all sorts of guppo to breathe while coated in gunk, not to mention swim. If it wasn't for Gil, who gives them a good scrub now and then, they'd probably be dead and gone. Figures you can find Gil at Burble Bottom. Never leaves his little oasis for long. Says there's a lot of shore, but you look for a clean part of it and Gil will be there with you. He tries to clean things up to give the guppo a chance. Good to see someone care about a dying world. Figures Gil would appreciate that, and so would the guppo. Gil says he feels like a fish out of water because of this, but understands he needs to make a change. He wonders if you know a safe spot, somewhere the water is still clear and unblackened. He says he's ready to get his fingers fished for this. He wants you to lead him to the edge of a place like that, where the surf is see-through, or at least, you know, drinkable. Thanks you for being patient with him. Go see what you can see in this fresh air. Hey, you could probably make something glossy with plastic scrap. Gamma burst. Gil clearly has his head above the surface now that his fish is in the water, and asks you to find and free the Pee-wee Gargantua from the bandits now that you're on a roll, saving surfing creatures.
Cymru gyntaf sôn sy'n pan gwael meddwl.
Gil says he feels he owes you something, but understands you have no time to spill as the fate of the world is at stake.
Cymru gyntaf sôn sy'n.
But he's found lots of waste when exploring the land in search of clear surf.
Western Hannelore. Bydnoff Tarneman, Ular Ray, Kay.
He's happy to give you the bearings when you have time. He's sure you'll find something of value if you swim that way.
Ewa Western Hannelore.
Says when the waters got so bad, he didn't have any choice, but he waited too late to succeed. Without you, that is.
For eine table.
Gil is always ready to help.
Penodref Sudden, for eine table.
Says there's an interesting place nearby that no one knows about, but doesn't really want to talk about it right now.
Penodref Sudden.
Needs a logical reason to reveal the secret.
Chawari, right way to Clywood Saw.
Says it's hard to keep a secret from someone as smart as you. Might as well tell you where the place is, as you'll figure it out eventually.
Mein Friende, Chawari.
Any day you can walk away from the jumbo puff or run is a good one.
Siomage.
Says you covered the important things.
Mein Friend Keforte.
Gil is always ready to...
Leverson.
Says you should take it... The sound of the surf is never far away. What doesn't kill you? See that plastic scrap over there? You might want to poke around in that old home. You need to swivel the globus's bearings. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Maybe leave well enough alone. Looks like no one ever cracked it open. Might want to check out that old home there to see if there's anything in it. Well, first. You need to swivel the globus's bearings. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Listen to the creatures of the night. plan is all you need. Nothing beats a bada-boom stick. Keep focused on what you can do today. Tomorrow's already gone. You need to undo that Notomajig to set the Pee-wee Gargantua free. You undid the Notomajig. Run, Pee-wee Gargantua. You're free. That's a den for dangerous critters for sure. This place looks like a real monster magnet. If only you could jump as far as you can look. Never know until you try. That might come in handy. Let's see. What a messy mess. On your own again. You discovered a frozy bric-brac. Wonder what's left inside. You could get lost in here. The village of Shobby ain't too shabby. Says you'd think with the world dying, everyone would stop trying to figure out ways to blow it up. Not so with Boom. He just keeps figuring out new splody things. The noise is awful, but the bust craters are even worse. Figures that's clear, which is what you should stay. Clear. Says Boom's grandma used to be big into splosions too. The old lady taught the young Boomer everything she knew. He blasted right past her now, though. Hopes you get Boom to disarm too. Being over the waves beats being beneath them. Always sad to see a ruined shopperia like that. The cranks need to be unturned in the right order. Just a few moves left. Make them count. It's time to do what's right, for certain values of right. Just what you were looking for. Hey, this is a chug depot. Might be able to catch a chugger here. That looks like the radionic controls need a nudge to frequency an airwave signal. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Turn the radionics knob to find the right frequency. Your destiny waits on the path you'll take to avoid it. Cutting edge. What a notice board. With those who moved through here, they must have had a lot to say to each other. There's a chug stop around here, no doubt about it. Choo-choo stopped here back before the fuel ran out. With enough go juice, you can still make them run. I hear at least one of them chugging about from time to time. Don't just look at the rails, and you might find traces of other things. Each new... You found that track. Comforting to see that old things like that remain. Keep looking for things like that, and you might well find the best stops along with the best trails. They get you close to where you want to be, but never quite all the way there, unless you really like chug stations. There's more trail to find still. As much as you've discovered, the world is yours to explore. Locked, but good. Just a few moves left. Make them count.